My name's Susan Rogers, for those of you that don't know me, and I have been a member here for 35 years. My family moved here from West Virginia and left our beloved state and our small farm in a downward turn in the economy. I had 4 young children when we moved here, from 18 months old to 11 years old. Both my husband and I had come from long-term United Methodist or Methodist when we were young families and churches, and we chose this church as our first church. From the moment we walked in that door, and neither of these buildings were here, so we were in that building, we were embraced with love. I just can still remember that day so clearly, the love I felt. And some of the people I remember that spoke to me that day were Russell Blake, Martha Lofton, Peggy Allen. It was just an experience that will stay with me forever. God was at work that day at Wake Forest United Methodist Church. We were so excited to participate in the vibrant programs and ministries. We participated in Sunday school and children and adult choir programs, mission trips, vacation Bible school, youth group. I was actually worked with youth group for about 10 years, and when they mentioned pilgrimage, Helen and I went often, but I also remember Helen, Deborah Dial, and I driving 15-passenger vans over Black Mountain to Lake Junaluska. God was certainly at work at Wake Forest United Methodist Church on those trips. We have beautiful worship services. I made lifelong friends there, and God was at work at Wake Forest United Methodist Church, but Generosity in Motion was already at work also. Along with that rich faith life, my family had sad times when we were here. We lost a child. I had a cancer diagnosis. I lost my husband a few years ago. And the care of love from the body of Christ saw us through. When my faith was low, I lived on your all's faith. God was at work at Wake Forest United Methodist Church. Friends, we're having exciting times in our church. All the ministries listed in last week's bulletin and our mailing, I don't need to read those because I know you all have read them. They're just remarkable. Read that list again and see what Generosity in Motion is doing and will increase and broaden and spread in the days and years to come. Along with lifelong friends, I have met many new people, expanded my circle of friends. It's my greatest desire to live through and watch the beautiful growth of love and devotion, like we've been sailing on a ship on the ocean. But I digress there. But this church is love and devotion. We experience community in this very place, and nothing brings my heart more joy to see all these young families and young children that we have, and to know that they'll get to have the same experience that my family had. Of course, we have to support our church with our gifts. We can only imagine the ministries and experiences God can do through us in our future. So I know you all got this beautiful mailing this week. Didn't the committees that have been working on this do such a good job? I love the gears. It's just gorgeous. So read through that. Prayerfully and joyfully think about your pledge for this year. Tithe, move up a step. Do whatever you can do to ensure the ministry of Jesus Christ lives on through us, through our Generosity in Motion. Thank you.